Hello, y'all. Wanted to show this stuff here about Linville Caverns, Linville Gorge Wilderness, and the Brown Mountain Lights. It's near right. Well, it's like the other end of the cavern. Anyway, it's really fascinating. Um, so let me get to it here. All the links is below. Okay, here we go. Linville Caverns hold on to million-year-old secrets. It's deep within Humpback Mountain, in the limestone caves. There's a picture. I've been there when I was younger, and I had a friend. They used to do tours. They used to work there. um, it says it's really it's a mile long tunnels. It's at the northern end of the county. It's 52-degree temperatures. Very nice to go in there in the summertime. It's got picnic tables and stuff like that there. Guides escort small groups along the lighted path pointing out frozen Niagara, the volcano, and the total darkness room. Rooms and formations that sound like zombie drinks made by bartenders in suspenders. Twisting natural sculptures fill crevices and niches created over millions of years of the steady drip of rainwater above, and not just this condensation as well, and by the swirl of the bracing cold creek that runs through the caverns. And there's also a bottomless um, excuse me, hole there. No. Anyway, like I said, there's a underground lake there, like yeah, it's like a mile away from there, so it's I'd say pretty safe to say it's connected to these caves, or the caves connect to that. You know what I mean? It's probably a big aquifer or whatever, but anyway. They used to be called Humpback Cave, McGee Cave, Gilkey Caverns, and the cave beneath Sentinel and Catawba Cave. And one of its first known references in literary was letters from the Allegheny Mountains, Charles Landman there. It says, it's an excerpt from the book there. See there. Look at the lizard. He's so cute. There was a part then that hadn't been explored, but it has now. And then there's another in the years heading to the American Revolution, Davidson's Fort, which old fort's named the westernmost post in the colony. Author Cato Holler notes in his book Hollow Hills of Sentinel, the Linville Cavern story. It came from the early settler William Linville. It may have housed some of the over the mountain men during the Battle of Kings Mountain. Then when I done the video to Creek there, gosh, it's been a while. I think I put these links there about the Battle of Kings Mountain there. And yeah, it's where deserters would go to hide there as well. I think it says that later on. That's like I said, stories I hear growing up. Yeah, so anyway. It says what they were doing when they were hiding here was making shoes. When they was hiding from the from getting caught there. We know that because in the late 1800s, when they found the fireplace, they found a small cobbler's bench and all the tools necessary to assemble shoes. And you need shoes in these woods. So they believed the soldiers were trading shoes locally for supplies. Yeah, they could have been to get back home to support their families. Yeah. Local lore has it the soldiers were captured inside because of the smoke. Let's see. And see, look, Thomas Edison had him looking for platinum there, and then was found. With the scientists and his guides scrawled their names on a rock in the back of the cave. It's called Signature Rock, but it's not part of the tour. They got pictures you can buy at the gift shop. Anyway, a group of businessmen bought the caverns in 1937, of course, to make money. Hundreds of stalactites were broken off in a massive flood in 1941. And the walls, in there now, they had to build because it was, yeah. Anyway, sections of the walkway stay wet, and you got to wear a hoodie in a lot of the parts of it. So, anyway, they'll repair themselves. It said the rocks grow. Y'all know that too. It's registered in the National Heritage Area, which regulates what the cavern's private owners can do with it. It means visitors can't pick the delicate wildflowers on the rock face outside the entrance. In the winter, caverns are home to hibernating bats and trout swimming year round, except for the times when otter come in and wipe them out. And the fish are blind as well. I remember them telling me that when I was little. And it's pleasant in the wintertime as well. It's not too cold in there, so it's just telling how that was created. There's one of them there. It's really, really. There's the bottomless pool. Many people's must be memory, if only because it's so mysterious. It really is bottomless. Or it seems that way. Like I said, that one that is underneath Wow, I lost the internet there for a minute. Give me just a second. The deserters used the place, and it said, um, in the fall and winter, um, you can see the little brown bats and tricolored bats. White nose syndrome is a disease caused by this fungus. Like I said, I'm sorry if I'm repeating this. Discovered in the bats, and visitors have to step in a bleach solution that kills the fungus on their shoes. I'm not going to. Shit. Damn it. And Linville Falls is the community. I'm afraid to screen share because I was sitting here talking to myself for like a minute or two. I don't know if I got this, but here we go. It's an unincorporated community at the junction of Avery, Burke, and McDowell. It's nearby. It's a community is named after Linville Falls, a nearby waterfall in the Linville Gorge Wilderness. And there's other places: Blue Ridge Parkway, the Falls, the Gorge Wilderness, and the Caverns. There, and Linville River as well runs through the gorge there. Here is the Caverns wiki page. There, see, there's where it is right there. There, that's the Catawba. I think no, I can't remember. I think it is. Because you know there's little tributaries that runs off of it and stuff. Anyway, here is Linville Gorge Wilderness. I've been here quite a bit, been hiking down in there. It's really beautiful. There's Linville River there from Wiseman's View. It's the third largest wilderness area in the state after Shining Rock Wilderness and Joyce Kimball's Slick Rock Wilderness, and one of the only two wilderness gorges in the southern U.S., along with Bald River Gorge Wilderness in Tennessee. And it comprises 11,786 acres around the Linville River. It's in Piscataway. We went on that little hike me and the kids did there the other day. That's, part of the Piscataway National Forest as well. It's 1,400 feet below the ridge. Hiking in and out of the gorges is challenging and enjoyable. Like I said, it's really fun. I did it when I was younger. I know somebody who actually fell off of this place and they lived. And there has been people that died from falling, but this guy, he lived. It broke both his legs though. But he's lucky to be alive. I mean, you'll find all kinds of trees there and animals. I know you can go camping up there as well. There's designated spots, and I remember one time me and some friends went and we got skunked. A skunk came through and sprayed everywhere, and it was not very pleasant. Anyway, and don't tell you that here. Anyway, there you go. Linville Falls there. Wiseman's View, a rock outcrop near the center of the gorge. I've been near the edge, not right at the edge. It's scary, but I mean, it's so beautiful there. I can't even describe it. So, since virtually all of western North Carolina before European colonization was inhabited by the Cherokees. In Cherokee language, the Linville River is called Esil, which means River of Many Cliffs, when literally translated. They named it Linville in honor of John and William Linville. I would their name, I think. They were scalped by the Shawnee in the gorge in 1766. The steepness of the sides, the depth of the gorge, and the peaks of the Jonas Ridge to the east and Linville Mountain to the west made settlement impractical. In early 20th century, logging was a major industry in the surrounding region, but the gorge was spared to clear cutting. Okay. And there are parts of it that are really dangerous. So, yeah. Look who donated money to purchase this place. Formal protection of the area began in 1952 when the land was purchased with funds donated by John D. Rockefeller Jr. When the Wilderness Act was approved by Congress and signed by law by Johnson in 1964, it became one of the first formally designated wilderness areas of the new National Wilderness Preservation System. It's the only gorge or canyon in the U.S. that was labeled a wilderness area in the initial year of the Wilderness Act that has never changed in acreage. Managed by Grandfather Ranger District of the U.S. Forest Service. You know what that's part about, the UN controls all that wilderness land and shit. But anyway, there's a nice picture of it. I've got some videos on my channel that's actually like from 4 or 5 years ago. Saw some hawks there, stuff. The Wiseman's View or Linville Gorge on my channel there. You might find them. There you see it. There it says it can be strenuous and challenging. So, and hunting and fishing, it talks about all that stuff. I'm going to go on here with this. Okay. And there's the Linville River. It's really pretty. Like I said, the place to go to. 30 miles. The river ends at Lake James in the Catawba River. And it says the original confluence with the Catawba has been flooded by the creation of the reservoir in 1923. So, yeah. Anyway, and there it's western North Carolina River. Begins in the slopes of Peak Mountain, Sugar Mountain, and Flattop Mountain. Skiing area there. There's people come from all over the world there. So, anyway, and there it passes through Grandfather, Linville, Panola, Cross Northern, and it finally Linville Falls. After ending Burke, it comes to the community of Linville Falls. It becomes the centerpiece of Linville Falls and Linville Gorge. It's referred to as the Grand Canyon of North Carolina. There, anyway, then read that. So I went backwards. There's the PDF there. In 1975, North Carolina designated 13.0 miles of the river as Linville State Natural River. What the fuck? That's fucking crazy. It says the whole river is natural. What the fuck? Anyway. Okay, here's this, I don't know how, it's 1964 geological survey of the Linville Falls Quadrangle there by John C. Reed Jr. I can scroll here. They're just telling about, like I said, the geology and stuff. I got the links for all this stuff below, so I ain't gonna read it. I just wanted to show a little there. Precambrian granite rocks there. So anyway, and here is, you know, the links there. That's just more good. There's one of the pools there. Anyway, hang on a sec. Here we go. Some pictures. Better pictures. Look at that. That's so neat, ain't it? It's Linville Caverns.
Oh my god, it's cool.
I meant to show them. Oops. I've been in there, so that's pretty neat. You have too, haven't you?
What?
You haven't been there? I thought y'all went with school one time.
I think so. It's been a long time.
That looks like jade, don't it?
I can't bit me.
Look at that.
I can't. Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, he bit me too.
No, not Jace. One of the cats that bit me.
Oh yeah.
Like when I went to the river and I didn't wake them down. I was going to get one to keep the jacks. I reached down and it bit me on my pinky.
Yeah. They're a cat. Anyway, that's pretty neat, ain't it? Some of them like messed up because I lost connection there. And I left all the links there for this stuff. It's a really neat place to go. Like I said, I haven't been since I was like 10 or so. So, anyway, and here is, oh yes, and the Brown Mountain Lights as well. How could I forget? I've seen them as well. I'll leave that search there as well. Shit, I'm sorry. Here's some images. If it'll pull it up, I'm gonna go ahead and. Oh shit, I didn't just do that, did I? Oh crap. Oops. Okay, shit. Derp. Okay, there we go. That's how I've seen them right here. Right here. And that. Yeah, that's what they look like. So, these ones. There, so. It's been rumored it's aliens, but I don't believe that it's aliens. Here's about it. They say it's ghost lights, but I think there's a lot more to it than that, because people have gone missing when they come around in the area where they are at, not where you see them from. So, and you see them from Wiseman's View. We used to go up there a lot when I was a teenager and stuff, and I took the kids up there too. So, and also Brown Mountain Overlook too. And you see all the way to Morganton. So, and here we go, the history. I mean, to see the people going missing goes back to Cherokee legends and stuff as well. They thought it was automobiles or train lights, fires, or mundane stationary lights, but it's not. It says a massive flood struck the area soon after the completion of the study. All electrical power was lost and trains were inoperative for a period of time thereafter. And the Brown Mountain Lights still continued. So, anyway, there's local folklore about it and stuff. There. Like I said, it's alien stuff, but it's not. It's just something natural. Like I said, it's people have gone missing there since before they wrote stuff down. So, I think it's something. I'm not going to say, but it could be anything, you know, making people disappear, you know. Use your imagination there. Anyways, you know, physics and all. I don't know much about it, but something's causing that. Maybe the electromagnetic field in that area or something like that, you know. So, there's some of the earliest reports came from the Cherokee and Catawba Indians, settlers, and soldiers. So, it's even been in the X-Files. So, there you go. They're often small, like starlight dots. but I'm sure they're not that small. That's just viewing them from a distance. It looks like that. There, that movie, that's all fear crap. It ain't. That movie, I seen that movie, I'm like, oh my God, but that's not even close to the truth, this movie. So, anyways, but there are like some local people around here that's got stories to tell. I think I done showed it in a video once or something, but anyway, and here it is about the abductions. And back in the year 1200, according to the legend, that great battle was fought between the Cherokee and Catawba near Brown Mountain. They believed the lights were spirits. The Indian maidens went on searching through the centuries for their loved ones. I don't believe that either. Like I said, folklore, legends and stuff. And there was that. I think, yeah, see, there's lots of legends around this place. It's in that shit too, the UFO phenomena, U.S. Air Force Project Blue Book. So, this wasn't aliens or nothing. It's, like I said, something naturally occurring. So, you know how they push that alien stuff. I don't deny there is aliens out there, but this is not alien related. So, but anyway, yeah, I thought this stuff fascinates me. This kind of stuff. That, and you know, the falls and stuff is really beautiful there, and the gorge. You know, if you in the area ever, make sure you check that place out. It's really awesome. And if you hike and stuff, but be very careful. So, anyway, I'm sorry I lost connection there for a minute or two there. So, but anyway, take care, y'all. I hope you enjoyed it. Learned something from it and everything, or just like looking at the pictures. Anyway, I'll see y'all. Much love. See ya. Have a great night, day, morning, whatever.